Hey MacGyver, I hope I'm not too loud with the audio. I am just trying out a new toy, and then I'm going to see if I can incorporate it with VR. Hey Exploit, how you doing? I'm just testing a few things for today's activities in an hour. So this new toy came in 2 days ago, but I haven't had time to play with it. So let's transition, shall we? So you guys are probably wondering, what's going on? Well, one thing I notice about Trek IR is that your head moves even when you're sleeping. It's kind of cool. It's not as good as the Tobii eye tracker. It has its own strengths and weaknesses, right? So I'm just going to realign. Oh yeah. Let's turn that down a little bit, shall we? So it's, yeah, as you can see, we can adjust how fast it moves. As you can see now, it's really moving fast. And of course, there's only so far you can move, right? So, just tilting my head. Interesting. Rotating my head left and right and tilting it right and interesting. You can actually move forward and back. All right. Well, I'll slow this down because I don't want it to be too nauseating for you guys. And I'll limit its motion. That's good. And I'll smooth it out just a little bit. I think 7's good. All right. Let's minimize this and get out of bed. Wow. Anyway, just so you guys know, this is the 3.1.2, actually 3.1.4 beta 2. So when you're not in first person mode, the head tracker does not work, which is good. Very nice. I was concerned about that. So let's turn down the volume a little lower and add a little bit of ambiance. Audio. There we go. Let's see if you hear anything. Nope. So I have to make sure I have the right playback devices, and that's what this is. Yeah. Test. Interesting. This is, oops, enable. There we go. Set as default. Yay. Now that we got that, we're almost set up. And if you want, you can join me on a quick excursion. Now, you notice how I'm looking up and down? That's kind of cool. Let's see, I'm going to hold down F. See, I'm not even using the mouse now, which is kind of cool. This is totally in my head, just looking wherever I look. Now all I need is just another way to trigger it, like snap. It's not going to work. That's me zooming in, I guess. Yeah, not bad. Excuse me. I'm a very small individual. See? And I'm going to crawl now. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Now I can actually crawl and look up and to the left. Alright, this is cool. Now, if you put this with Oculus Rift, I'm sure a lot of the motion sickness that I had will be gone. Watch. Now all we need is the ability to... all this head motion's not necessary, right? Now I use the mouse to kind of aim. Just like in Kingdom Come Deliverance with Adobe Eye Tracker, I can use the mouse and then compensate. For instance, watch this. All right, here I am. It doesn't allow me to move too far away from the avatar. I was checking out leaning. Let's see. Yeah, there's a limited movement, and I think that has to do with this itself. So, give me a moment. I'm going to see if this is... Oh, it's already running. Yeah, it's minimized. Da-da. This is the first run on this, guys. So, I'm going to move forward. Okay, let's put it 1-to-1. Nope, it still binds it to the avatar. Ah, interesting. Recentered. All right. It's kind of cool. All right, it has its own perks. I'm going to get used to this. I will. I must. Now, the performance is interesting. I don't know if this is because of my system, so just give me a moment. I'm going to check something else. It might be throttling. Today is a warm temperature. I think it's 27 degrees. So, and I'm air cooled, so that is definitely an issue for the, 84. So I'm going to I'm going to go this way, not too high, and make sure that this goes 100%, cool it down. If it doesn't, then I'll have to not overclock. I'm aiming for around 77. And I'm turning my attention to the live chat. Charles asks, "Hey Satara, I sent you an email a while back. I'm about to buy a computer from CyberPower. I don't have time to build. Is that a good website? Maybe. Can you send me an email including the details of what is the components, and then I'll give you a yay or nay as to why." This is the Track IR. Yes, it is. Yeah, and PTU is usually smaller group. Absolutely, T-Trove. We are going to play in 3.1.3, not 3.1.4. So today, with the Synchronizers team org, and they're going to have fun in their own way. Actually, Charles, I find when I play, even in the PU, it's pretty good. It just depends on how many collisions are happening. Then it bogs down the server, and then you have a problem. So, but if this was single player, there would be no server-side issues. Never mind. Stitchmouth, that's awesome. Yeah, CyberPower is good. I want to know the components, and then I'll tell you if you're going to spend the right amount of money on the right components. I know AMD is pretty good, depending on your application. But I've been hearing reports that AMD has its own issues. And I'm not very familiar with it. But I know that we have... Well, there is quite a few in synchronizers, too, that actually have AMD. So that's something to think about. Wow, this is interesting. So many errands today. So many errands today. Sorry, guys. Thank you for staying with me, viewers. I'm going to slow this down. It's a bit fast for the experience that you guys are going to be having. I noticed that 33 frames a second. It's just like the Tobii eye tracker. When it's... yeah, that's good enough. I'm going to just reduce this. Maybe. Oops. Yeah, that's good enough. What happens is when I'm moving, I notice there's screen tearing every now and then. And that's not too cool. No. I can always just F4, and then there's no more unnecessary movement. Right? Okay. Hey, look, it's my friends with their own unique hairs. Why can't we select this hairstyle? Come on, guys. Especially this one. Come on. All right. Interesting. This is wow. I've never seen that before. Ooh, they're following you a little bit more. He's probably curious. Why is this guy moving his head so much? I'm sorry. Yeah. My problem with AMD has always been, J3 Black, or J Black says, my problem with AMD has always been the software side. The hardware seems capable, but drivers perhaps, software perhaps. I use AMD processor and nvidia graphics card, and I get quite a lot out of that. Though, respectively, not at 4K. I would be limited to 32 frames per second. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Even 1080 Ti, like I'm running, has its own limits. Okay. Oh, right. Let's see what type of ships we have today. All right. Yay. Wow. There we go. Reclaimers. So this is PTU. You won't have access to all these ships because some of these are count bound, but you'll definitely have whatever they make available for the test, which is nice if you have a game package. I'm waiting for the Razer XL and EX, which is not bad. Wow. Okay. So when I look away, I notice. Yeah, I do notice when I adjust my microphone. It's weird. Here, I'll just rebind it. There. Whoa. What did I do? I broke. Oh, I'm still connected. That's why. There we go. I pressed right alt. That's interesting. Alright, we're going to go and get the LMR just to try it out, right? See what happens. Okay. Hey, Tiger Mask, welcome. Dissident Atheist says nvidia are releasing a 1180 this summer. Yeah, you can already see them clearing out the costs and everything associated with that. Prices are coming down on the GPUs, which is nice. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I will press F2 and see. Oh yeah, I can use it in F2. Now, if only I can use my arm instead. Oh. There we go. Interesting. So when you're in this mode, the FPS is really low. Even without head tracker. Wow, this is going to help. See, one of the things I had a problem with is when I was using the Oculus Rift without this type of driver, when I moved around while I was in the screen, I couldn't do that. Oh yeah, I can actually zoom in too. I have this microphone in front of me. I might have to go to a lapel. Interesting. Okay, under suit. I have to select that and armor. Let's try out the helmet, shall we? And we're good. Now. It's pretty good. See, it's pretty much ready for VR. I only wish I could move the screen with my arm. Woo, without a t-shirt in space. Woo, ladies, Mr. T says. That's awesome. Higgsfield says 8600K here. 100% usage 3.3. Is that an issue really? 100% usage GPU or CPU? If it's CPU, there must be something wrong. I rarely get 70 or 80, even with streaming on the NVIDIA. Don't forget to suit up. Yeah. All right. F. Bird says, I have a 1500. Stitch says, I hope so. Black. I've got AMD 1400 1070. Enough RAM to store anything. Not sure what will update next. You know, 1440p is okay for a 1080. Send you a private message in YouTube. Charles, that's perfect. If you want, you can also join me in Discord. Here, we're going to be using the Synchronizers Discord for the event, but I can at least send you guys an invite. So here it is. Pasting now. All right. It is now there. Doo-doo. Hey, Simba Kim. Did I give you a head enough? Oh yeah, the IFCS has been refactored. Improved atmospheric simulation, and that's what I want to try. So that's what we're here to do. Real quick.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, are you in PTU?
I'm trying to verify.
Oh no!
It said you were offline for some reason.
Maybe I don't have you. Give me a moment.
No, I think you do. Or maybe it reset again with the latest PTU patch.
Look at that. Do you see that, guys? Aha. The UI, when you're in this mode, can be a problem. Just press F12 and it recenters it, which is not bad. All right, F12.
Yeah, did you just get Track IR?
Yeah, I did.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's not bad. Tobii Eye Tracker has its own benefits as well.
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted to try this is I'm going to see if I can pair this with the Oculus VR, just to see, because you can move forward and backward, and even these subtle movements have its own binding, because you can't go back too far. Notice?
Yeah.
It's not the Track IR, it's the binding in the game. It's like they set their own, you know?
Yeah, I understand. I have a Vive.
You do? Nice.
Yeah.
I
think resolution would be too low though to play.
You know what? Honestly, the resolution is not what I'm going for. It's the immersion, right? For me.
Yeah. It feels still a bit different.
Yeah. All right, Simba. I do not have you in my contact list.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Just give me a moment.
So it's Simba Ninja.
Simba _ Ninja?
I know, just straightforward.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got you now. There you are. Invite to party. Circle art. Invite to party if he wants. He doesn't have to. I just have a habit of doing that. All right. Wow, that is a little distracting having this come in and out like that. It'd be nice if I can turn off the HUD.
Your server has 46 of 50 players.
46 of 50. So you know what I did there? I just leaned back and pressed F12 to center. And move forward. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. Press F4.
Yeah, actually, if you use the track IR to recenter your HUD while sitting in a ship, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry. What we're gonna do is I need to see how the big jalopies are affected. So we're gonna try the caterpillar again. Go ahead.
The reclaimer is a rock on Daymar now.
It just sinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can fly in landing mode, but you can't actually fly.
Because there's not enough thrusters. It's really just something they're gonna have to fix, right? So.
Yeah. Actually, it might be a way to make it viable for snub ships.
Really? Okay. Let's bring
And
medical supplies.
I'm not saying it should be this way, but that could be a way
Okay.
to make it really hard and slow to go planet side with big ships.
You guys are probably wondering, what are you doing? Come on, you know what I'm doing. Can you grab a Cutlass Black?
I don't have one.
Oh, you don't? In PTU, you should have one, don't you?
I don't know. I can check.
Yeah, if you can check real quick. And we're going to go to Caterpillar and see if we have the inventory.
I'm just logging in.
Okay. Look at this. Not bad. Alright, this is the test. Oh yeah, when you're in external mode, this doesn't move. What a shame. Alright. The reason why is I was hoping to stretch out a little bit more depth of field. Hello, come on in. Who is this? Maybe you can announce yourself in chat. Is this Circuit Lord? With me? Or no? Yeah. J Black, going to blow up a cat. Absolutely. But I'm going to do it after we re-enter. I just want to see. What is your opinion about 3.2 features? I want them, but it's just a stepping stone. I want 3.4. However, the only mining ship, if it does come out in 3.2, the feature that is, will be the Prospector, which is understandable. You know, keep it limited. Oh, I went the wrong way. So now I'm going to try to see my HUD. There we are. I'm okay.
Do you know which strut you're on? Oh, I crashed.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, I will say this. This adds a nice, mild subtlety. Because when I'm moving around with the mouse, it's nice. But when I'm moving with the head, it reminds me of when I'm playing with a Tobii eye tracker on Kingdom Come Deliverance.
It gives you a different perspective when you're just walking around bases.
Ah.
Actually, all the time, but especially walking for me.
Yeah. Now, one of the things I noticed is you can raise your head up, but you can't raise it down. Like you can't put your face in your chest. So let's see how this looks. Oh yeah. All right. I will do engine on. Oh, interesting. The lock button actually works now.
Oh,
Now, obviously, I'm only getting 30 frames a second, which is a disappointment, but that's okay. It's not
you're
fully loaded.
streaming.
Pardon?
I said, oh, you're streaming.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
getting
sorry.
ready. No, that's okay. As long as we keep it PG-13.
Oh, I do. Well, I try to.
Yeah.
I do. I did work on the railroad. I do got a truck driver's mouth, but
Did you
Railroad.
know which strut you're on?
I was on Charlie. I'm going to need... well, I guess I don't need anyone, really. Would you like me to pick you up?
Let me just check what ships I have available.
Okay, sure. Right, going back into the cockpit. So, I'm going to demo this while we have this.
are you
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
are you on the PTU or are you on the
PTU.
PU?
PTU.
I know it's gonna have to update for me. I think it's 3.4 now, isn't it?
Yeah, 3.1.4 beta. Well, B. And
Yeah.
it's only about 300 megabytes, so it's nothing major. Yeah, they still have to work on the movement, but you really don't need it too much once you're in the cockpit. All right, I am going to just check. So as you can see, I'm tilting my head. And now everyone's sick. I can try the clip too. I also have the clip, but I'm going to change it to end, but I better not hold it down too long. All right, so first things first, I'm going to just get out of Armistice Zone, which I am. And this is a simple test. Holding down N and recording. Ah, what a wonderful day. Self-destruction sequence activated. Please evacuate the building. Okay, don't mind if I do. Ah, such a beautiful day. Oh, look at that. Am I stuck? There we go. Now I'm not stuck anymore.
You know who Lucky 13 is?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I was gonna say, I got invited to something yesterday. Probably everybody did, but I was wondering if it was somebody trying to poach people.
No. It's just an event.
Yeah, I see it.
And I will be streaming if I manage to get back. All right. Oh, well, that didn't work too well. I'm used to the gravity. All right, let's go. I don't think I'm going to make it. I made it. All right, let's head over there. Didn't crash. 3, 2, 1. It disappears too fast. Now, let's see how fast the cargo. See that debris? It has to remain. Please keep it remaining. It's one of the best things about the planet blowing these up in the atmosphere. That's what we need.
I'll check in the persistence.
Yeah. I had a video of us doing that, and I realize right now it's not necessary, but once we start to use the reclaimer, it makes sense. Now, there was another issue, is that these boxes would disappear way too fast.
Yeah, they're going too fast.
Mm-hmm. And they're already disappearing.
Oh, if they're just starting to disappear, yeah, they're adjusting the times.
Yeah.
Now it's a work in progress.
Well, exactly.
Well, as far as changing the code without breaking a whole bunch of other code, I think that's what they're toying with.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's just a piece of the debris. Okay, so we knew that this... It was just nice that my client hasn't crashed this time,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is good, because that was an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I didn't try to interact with the boxes.
Oh, okay,
So
I know what
I'm
you're
going to
saying.
head back. Ooh, is that a box? Yes, it is. No, it's not. It is. But I can't interact with these.
Hmm.
No,
Oops, that's a bad thing.
I will recenter. Yeah. Well, it's still okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I noticed that when you're in this first-person mode, whatever you have causes a weird glitch with the Tobii eye tracker.
Oh, they're introducing the Toby by now?
Oh, not the Tobii, sorry, the Trek IR.
Oh, because I know they were working on that, but I don't think that's planned to come out until 3.4.
Yeah. Well, it is supported. It doesn't... All you have to do is install the driver. But
Oh,
it's not
okay.
officially supported, as you can see.
Oh, okay.
Look at
So
that.
I said something about that in 3.4.
This makes sense. I'm not feeling too well. I wonder why.
Your character or you?
My character.
Oh, okay.
I think it didn't survive the explosion. Welcome home, E.T. Hello. Hello. This is what happens when you eat the wrong foods.
Well, it would also make sense if your character didn't feel well after explosion because it can't block the concussion damage. Your suit can't.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
I do. And...
Of course, that's all physics. So.
Ouch.
Character in third person looks awful.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to relog twice to actually get ships to appear on the fleet manager screen. But
Okay.
the Cutlass Black is one of the ships I don't have.
Okay. No
There's a
worries.
bunch of others though.
Okay. Chars, I got your details. You know, see if you can actually get 2 8s instead of actually 2 16s rather than 2 8s, if you can, on the RAM. And I'll give you a better reply. The power supply is fine. CPU's fine. It's a little overkill, but you'll have to tell me why you want that that particular CPU. Okay. Isn't that neat? I was looking to the left, and it actually followed me. I suppose that's neat. I don't know. The performance is interesting. I'm not getting the 60 frames a second I'm used to, but it's probably because of this. I don't know. Let's see what this says. Nope. It's relatively cool, right? So that's not it. Let's see what this guy says. No, it's good. So that's not it. Hey, who's this?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, you're looking good. Excellent. All right, let's... do you have a caterpillar?
Yeah.
Okay, if you can load it up with anything, doesn't matter what it is. We're going to try
Okay.
the same thing, this time in the atmosphere, and seeing if I crash and burn. I'll grab the Cutlass Black.
Yeah.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Actually, you know what? We're going to use the Terrapin. All right? Stitch says, this person needs to get on the keto diet. It's funny. All right, he's looking up goodies. Yeah. While he's doing that, I will be going to the ship. Ooh, you know what? I just realized something. I'm wondering if this could be it. How's the quality in 4K, guys? Is it okay? Now, in the past, when I did my 4K streaming and we did formation flying over Daymar, sometimes you would see weird green artifacts. And it's because perhaps I was thinking that I was using 8-bit versus 10-bit. Right now I have it set to 10-bit on the Windows desktop and using 422. And I'm wondering if that could be the reason.
That's
So-
look alright.
Yeah.
You got
Alright.
yours offline for me.
Who's offline? Sorry?
Says you are.
Oh, Thor? T-Thor?
Yeah, I'm on my contact list.
Yeah, I don't think... Remember, every time I copy over...
Oh, okay, you redid that.
Yeah, it's okay.
You
Uh,
can.
yeah.
Yeah, T-Thor. You can add me again. I
It's-
seen my name in the certified testers list.
There you are. Now you're set. All right.
Is it still showing you offline? I'll try this again.
No, don't do anything.
Oh,
I see you now. I'm going to send you an invite. Did you see that?
oh, okay. Yep.
All right, accept. So if you're a viewer and you're watching in and tuning in, feel free to join me. If you don't have an account, the account is free, but consider taking advantage of the $35 package after you create your account. Whoa, somebody didn't survive. And what it does is it allows you to get access to the PTU, which includes ships that you normally don't own, which is quite fun, like a Caterpillar. And of course, you get money and help test the program, the game, the platform. So it has its own perks and benefits. All right, let's try this. Nice and slow. Ooh, fancy. 30 frames a second. I am broadcasting at 4K 30 frames a second, so this is okay. But it would be nicer if I was getting 60, especially with the head motion, because it's so many subtle movements, but it can ruin the experience for the viewers. Go ahead, sorry.
Don't Star Citizen have the 4K capped at 30 frames per second?
No, it's at 60.
Oh. They removed that? Okay.
Unless you might... No, they did remove that.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you. Basically, a 1080 Ti, if you go under options, you go under graphics, and you change this to 1440, for instance, if it's not a server-side collision physics issue, you'll get decent performance. All right, let's see.
Yeah, because
Oh, guess
I only
what?
run at 1080. I only run at 1080. Me personally, anyways.
You know what? I think you're right. I think it's capped at 30 now. That's not good.
No.
That's not good at all. My guess is this, though, guys. If your speed on... Oh, no, wait. If your speed on the client is faster than the server, it might cause a problem. No, I'm pulling 34 right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be doing better. I don't know why. Let me go out externally. It's sort of sticking around 30.
We're on a full server though.
Are we?
Yeah.
All right. Here.
Yeah, it had 46 out of 40 out of 50 when I joined.
I'm not too worried about the full server. I'm gonna leave, guys. If you guys can leave too. You didn't take off in the Caterpillar, did you yet?
No.
Okay. Let's restore that, and I'm going to go back to the main menu,
I'm
and
back at the
let's.
main menu.
And I'm keeping it at 1440, and I'm just gonna experience and see what happens. All right. I'm now at the main menu. I'm gonna go best and.
Jane Tosh.
Okay. JJ Rowe, thank you, man.
Oh, you must have grabbed your own server.
Yeah. Did I?
Well, because I got a party invite and I put accept, and then it went to a loading page.
Nice. DJ Sam, you're awesome. Thank you for that. On 4K monitor here, it looks very good. Okay, bartender, thank you for joining me today. It's only 30 frames a second. If the client can push 60 at 4K, I'll start streaming at that. But I'm pretty sure the 1080 is the limit for consistent frames at that speed. All right, let's see. Brand new server. 36, 39, 41. I'm wondering if the Tobii eye tracker is causing... Let's go up. Usually here, 41. All right, let's just look at this. One of the things that's also happening is the Tobii eye... not the Tobii eye tracker, the Track IR has... Like the Pro takes a USB slot, and the camera itself takes a USB slot, so that definitely affects throughput. But let's just see. So the GPU is hardly being touched at 1440 now. That's not good. And you know, I think it was throttling, right? But that's not it. That's not the case neither. It's just the server's not sending out enough information or something. The only thing I'm doing different is this. Let's see. Let's just go that way. All right. No more head tracker. Let's see. Okay. How many people are in this server?
I'll not tell that.
I'm going to shut down the client. I need to get this ironed out before the stream starts. I'd like to use the Track IR, but let's try it again. And for you that are joining me right now, thank you. You can see how I'm doing a little bit of basic troubleshooting using tools on hand on the Windows 10. There's many other tools that you can use. I just prefer to use this one. Oh, was I doing this too? Yes, I was. I was recording, but that shouldn't slow it down that much. I've never done that before. All right, now I have the Track IR turned off. Main menu. It's good. GPU is at 100%, 177. Okay. Let's go back to Crusader. Join friends. 45 and 50. Feels full. Yeah, that's okay. Tsum Deville. Tsum Deville. I hope I'm saying that right. He says, love the live streams. Subbed to your channel. Thank you. You are more than welcome to join us anytime you want. Akia Eric says, hey Sitaro, and I say, hey back. Everton Silva also says hi, and welcome to the channel. I used to cap my GTA 5 at 30 frames a second and have the FPS counter, and it will say between 28 and 34. Absolutely, I know what you mean. Sitaro, he is a noob. Or he is noob. Of course I'm noob. I'm the ultimate Star Citizen noob. Alright, 38, 41, 42. That's
That
first.
bug's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
No, I'm talking about the door on the fence thing.
Oh,
Gotta
okay.
close. You gotta close it before you can open it.
Yeah.
That's still there.
Are you still on the server you
Yeah.
swapped to?
Yes, sir. I'm still here.
Okay.
So I'm getting 43. Let's see what happens when I pump it to.
Can you spawn a ship?
I will. Just one moment.
It didn't work for me.
All right.
I'll try again.
Okay. Okay. There is one other thing that I should try. All right. Okay, the GPU now at 4K is at 85. And the CPU is at this, and I'm getting 40 frames a second. So I'm wondering if it's something else. And I'll tell you what I think it is. So allow me to exit this, quit, and a yes. It looks like you spawned a ship. So I'll show you guys. Oh, go ahead.
Says it's full.
The server
Yeah.
or the pads?
I'll try another strut.
All right, display
No,
settings.
strut A won't let me spawn a caterpillar.
Okay. NVIDIA control panel. And in here, there's resolution, and there's also this. Right now I have this. 10-bit output color depth. And this, unfortunately, the 1080 can push this. This TV, supposedly, can take it. But 2.0 HDMI is not good enough. I went ahead and bought the Belkin 2.1, the one that's sold at the Apple Store for the 4K Apple TV. Anyway, I'm using that right now, and when I select 444 and I hit apply, it reverts back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this back to what I had previously. RGB full. Apply. See if that helps. And
Lag spike.
lag spike. Somebody
Oh, yeah.
spawned some stuff. All right, let's see if that helped. Opening it up. No throttling there. I'm going to minimize that. Launching the game. Keeping this up just for you guys. Game does not utilize your GPUs fully. Paul Raver, that's not the case. For me, at 4K, it certainly does. It, especially when I use depth of field camera effects, in my other streams, you can see when I was testing it. I'm going to see right now if this helps the 10-bit joining in on the server again. So let's see what we got. Just like Kingdom Come Deliverance, it basically at 4K, at the best quality settings, you're between 25 and 35 frames a second. But at 1440, you should be between 55 and 60 frames a second. It's CryEngine or Lumberyard engine, right? But when everything's ideal, the server's not having unnecessary collisions, everything's excellent. It's only client-side bottleneck for me is the 1080 Ti. Only at 4K. When I'm aiming for 60. I can't push 90 at 1440 with the 1080 Ti. Alright, here we are. I'm already getting 30, so I don't, 40, 43. Let's just see. Let's wake up. It's the same server, which is a good test. Color depth, I don't think is causing any issues. Well, I'm hitting 45 frames a second right now. Yeah, I'm 49. Alright, and that's at 4K, alright? So let's keep it up there. I'll show you our... See, this is when HDR is really an issue. Display... Oh, sorry. Wrong one. R. 3. So I can't do HDR. What's neat is when RGB, my TV has a special ability that kind of emulates HDR, which is kind of nice. Alright, so I'm hitting 40 to 50, and I'm going to go under options and graphics, and you can see how it is. My GPU is hardly using it. That's really surprising, because usually this thing is at 100. So they must have done something with 3.1.4 beta, which maybe capped client performance. And you can do that on the application, saying, I don't want you to use more than this. Previously, when I was crashing with the explosions, my GPU was always at 100% at 4K, which is interesting. And I suppose they're throttling it for the slower systems. But I should be able to choose how much is being used by my GPU, not the client. But since this is PTU, we'll try it out. Anyway, I want to go here, put this to that. There we are. I'm sure they're doing what they need to do to make everyone enjoy this. So my GPU utilization went down, but I'm in 52 frames a second now. So 8-bit versus 10-bit, obvious. All right. So now that I have this open, I'm hitting 46, 48. And I'm going to 3.1.3 and seeing if it is the same problem. But first, let's go back here. Dun dun. Change resolution. This is for me too, as much it is for whoever wants to try this. Alright, changing this to that. And going, hitting apply. Interesting. And there it is. And going 10, hitting apply. Alright, and it took. Good. It's staying relatively good. Oh. Yeah. But look at my utilization. I've never seen that before. Never. On a good server, you know? This is something new. Alright guys, I'm going to quickly try something. Leaving it the way it is now. Quitting game. This might be, like I said, their own choice. But first, I need to go and go to Obtain, Program Files. I'm going to use my custom user config that I use on Star Citizen. Here it is. Copy. And I put it there. Paste. Alright. Closing this. Oh, it's still running, huh? Too bad. Well, that's a first. Task Manager. End task. Let's see. Don't need. Nope, that's the wrong one. Processes. End task. Okay. Let's try this. Launching game. Task Manager. Performance. Here it is. Alright. Joining the server again. 49 of 50. Spicy says he's doing a giveaway. I don't know what it is. I don't endorse it, but it is there. We'll find out if it's anything worthwhile for you guys. Woohoo! Will this work on Mac? Not yet. But once they move away from, or they adopt more than just DirectX, I don't see why it can't work on Mac or anything that supports it, the platform. So we'll find out. Alright, anyway, my user config, I set it to 90. So let's see. Getting 34. And the GPU, there it is. The CPU is doing their thing, but there it is. Quite odd. Alright, I'm just going to adjust this. Options. Graphics. I'm going to go to 1400. Here. There it is. Say yes. And we're back at 35. Yeah. But in 40. Yeah, the GPU is really underutilized, which is probably something they're trying, and I'm okay with it. If what they're trying to say is, please, you have to synchronize your client with the server so that you don't have too much desync. You know, desync is an issue, right? Especially when you're doing FPS. Nothing's worse where you think you're following someone, you're about to pull the trigger, and he's behind you. You know? And you're the one who drops. So I could understand that.
Yeah, that hurts in FPS games.
In a big way. So, yeah, go ahead.
I think they're doing that because of how much CPU use it was using before. They're trying to knock that down.
Yeah, and it's true. A lot of clients were crashing probably because the resources are all gone, right?
Correct.
So if you limit how much resource you have, it's good. But, 30 is a little low. Like maybe 40?
Maybe about
Yeah,
40 to 50%.
at least. But 75 to 80 is good, right? Hello, will this work? Oh yeah, you already asked. So what I'm going to try now, guys, is before I do anything, I'm going to leave it at 10-bit because that's what I wanted to try. Because I'm hoping it's going to solve. I'm going to try just the normal PU. Just to try this out. Same user config, everything. The only difference is this is 3.1.3 and the one that we just tested is 3.1.4. Yeah. In about 12 minutes, we're going to be starting the PTU session, the PU session anyway. So I'm going to try this. So there's a few people. Okay, here. Van Slate. Here. If I can get to Robocatie's server. No, I can't. It says 49, but really there's not that much. So I'll go into this one. I'll go into Rin's one. Rin is, by the way, the org leader of Lucky 13. Van Slate. I'll go to Van Slate's. It got me in. So 45 of 50. As long as there's not too many collisions, this will be a fair test assessment. Okay.
You're on the PU, right?
Right now it's the PU. That is correct. 3.1.3.
Yeah. No, you started explaining it and I got a lag spike or something happened. My game just froze. Then
Okay.
it popped back on. But it's okay. You're streaming.
Yes, Bob Mitch, it is almost time to make a mess. And I am loading in right now. Hopefully, at least this test will be done. Hey, we're a phantom. We're a phantom. How is everyone? Very good. We are very good today. All right, guys. What I'm going to do is, right now I'm waking up. I'm getting 46 frames a second. Oh, it dropped down. You can see things are loading up. It's 51. Look at that. Look at that. Much better performance. Not as stuttery. 50 frames a second. Maybe in the PTU. Maybe we don't have the better servers. Who knows? So I'm just going to go back to... Here we are. 46. All right. I'm going to do my test. It's not the most scientific method, but it works. And yes, and back. And return to game. There we go. 52, 53. And now the proof in the pudding. Task manager. Let's see.
I
ahead.
always find it best not to use a third-party manager for SPS. Use the one in game.
Yeah.
Coming off their server.
Yeah, absolutely. But this one's actually very accurate. I'm not too worried about that so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have that one too. NVIDIA. I use the NVIDIA control panel, but
Yeah.
it's just a recommendation I would say is to use the in-game FPS, not a third-party one. But that's
No, I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
I try not to use anything third-party when I'm testing. That's just me though.
Yeah, it's a good idea. The reason why I include those two is that 4K, the little, R underscore display is like so small.
Yeah, they're more convenient. I'll admit to that.
And I will say too, right now the FPS is a little bit better in PU, but my GPU utilization is low. It's at 42%, which is
Yep, they did
surprising.
something to the code.
Yeah,
They did something to the code. They had
absolutely.
to.
Server side though, that's a server
Yes.
side thing. Yeah,
Oh, because they do need to work on the client personally, in my opinion. But
yeah.
hey,
Well, it
takes time.
Yeah, like anything. So, but I am getting 59 frames a second here, where I wasn't getting that in the PTU. PTU is probably because the PTU doesn't have the best servers, right? Or the servers I got on weren't their newest hardware, right?
Okay, understood.
And here, this might be a better server. But again, I'm only pulling 48 frames a second, which is okay. Maybe when we're on the planet, it'll ramp up. So...
Maybe.
Yeah, I just don't know for sure. Maybe they're trying to do this to see about the stuttering too. It's hard to say. Now, with that said, I'm just going to quickly launch this. the head tracker. Da, da, da. And at the same time, I'm going to go just to see if it does anything. And then I'm going to restart my system and see if that actually helps with anything too. All right. I don't know if it started. All right, it has. Okay. I might have to restart the client. I see. Okay. Nope. I'm going to go under options, go back to the graphics. Oh, I don't have to worry about that. My custom settings will override whatever I change. So I'm going to exit here. I am going to see about opening it up again.
Left part. Oh,
Yeah, I'm just going back to the PTU real quick, and then I'm going to start.
I'm standing at the ship thing on strip C by the looks of it.
You know what? I think the stutter is better on the PTU. So let's try it. You guys seen the stutter there. So I'm going to go back to your server. Do I get in? No, I can't get in. No.
Oh, the server's full?
Yeah, in the PTU. Joker. Leave. No, I'm just kidding. You guys have fun. No.
What do you want me to do?
No, nothing. I'm going to try a new server. They're going to probably give me a new server with this user config and just see.
Okay, I'll leave.
No, don't do it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the synchronizer stream in the next 5 minutes. I'm going to restart my PC, and I hope I didn't break anything, because what I get is what I get. Nothing's worse than stuttering, and low FPS, and a house fire.
I don't know much about the internals of computers. I can just see it.
Yeah. Shasha asks, how do you get into this trial? All you have to do is create a free account, and then when there's fly free, you could join. You can win a package, or you can pay $35. It's on discount right now, and get a basic package. I believe the links are in the description of the video. And you can always, you're more than welcome to join me. It's all good. All right. So this is working. Ooh. All right, that's good. Very nice. It remembers where you set your bind point. Oops.
I'm just going shopping in the PTU.
I know, it's good to test that too, by the way. You're doing good that way. Testing this one more
I've
time.
crashed twice already trying to log in. I don't know what's going on with the PTU.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, let's see the task manager. Task manager performance. It's still around 40. And the CPU is at 76. All right, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to make this this use the CPU as best as it can. Background blur. There. Let's add that. So it's at 60 right now. Let's see if I can do this. All right. It's at 56, and the CPU is at 75, 70. So let's go to options, graphics. I'm going to set this back. Now I'm going to set it to this. Okay.
So you're just testing FPS at the moment, frames per second?
All right, I got the GPU at 100%, so that's good. It basically uses what it needs, which is good to know. So what was your question again? Sorry, I was just talking to myself again. The question was about what exactly I'm doing right now?
Yeah, you're just testing your frame rates, right?
Yeah, client-side performance, crashes, see what they've changed, little things. And what I noticed is by default a Polar RSR, maybe it was always a thing, I just didn't really scrutinize it. I'll have to go back to where I do scrutinize it, and it's usually the planetary land surface, right? So let's see. Yeah, there we go, 100% now. Excellent. So when I do things like this with director mode and I'm first person, I get 100% usage on the 1080 Ti because it's basically using it fully, right? Same thing with Kingdom Come Deliverance. So this is good, and right now I'm getting 33 frames a second, which is decent for a 1080 Ti. That's why I want the new one, the 1180. Now if I go here and I change this graphics to, let's say, this one, and we keep it, same thing. It's not at 100%, which is surprising. It should be at least around 90, but okay. I wonder if I can actually make it 100%. Close, but no. So there is a different limit apparently that I can see.
So I just made it to Levski, and they added a new audio for landing pad requests.
Nice. That's good. And is it cool? Like, what's your opinion on it, on the new audio?
It sounds like a guy from Texas or something like that.
Well, you know, aren't we having a big event in Texas soon? Are the tickets going up on sale on May 2nd?
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
His words was, "There we go. We have a landing pad available for you." Is what he said.
Okay, I'm gonna try now, just for you guys that are running at 1080. Here it is. Let's see what type of performance we get. "40 frames a second, not bad, but the GPU is really low." Yep. Well, definitely, I'm a 4K person, so let's go back to 4K. Let's go true 4K. Of course, I'm only streaming at UDH.
Where do you get that helmet? I know that's war, but where do you get those helmets? He's just standing in front of the administration office. I think that's war. I'm pretty sure it is.
It probably is. Alright, let's go to UDH.
Does he get that helmet at Grimhex?
If it's black, yes. If it's brown,
Yeah.
it's at Levski.
Oh, it's black.
It's Grimhex.
Grimhex.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to restart a different stream. You are more than welcome to join us. The Discord's in the description of the new stream. Thank you again for joining for this quick test of 3.1.4 Bravo, and we will go into the PU 3.1.3. Hope to see you there.
PU?
Yeah,
Okay.
PU. All right.
Let me exit
Well,
out
I'm
of
still at
PU.
PU.
Yeah.
I'm still at PTU.
I know.
All right.
It's for the next event. So, will you be going to SitCon? I might. Depends if I get a ticket. I'm not too worried. We'll see. All right, and tune in a few minutes.